Radiant Historia. Perfect chronology.
Ah, right, here.
Welcome, Sock. What assignment will you take on this time?
All these.
Ready for your next assignment? Your destination this time is the desert country of Cygnus.
Do you know whereabouts?
My readings point to the tavern. I assume a guest there has it. I won't judge you if you stop for a drink, but don't forget to bring back the artifact.
The Cygnus Tavern. Would one of their customers really have an artifact?
Mission accomplished, Stock. I'm glad it went smoothly. I know, I'll treat you today.
Here you go.
Welcome.
Huh? Mimel?
Huh?
Wait. Is that you, Marco?
You know each other?
Uh-huh. We were comrades in my old mercenary troop. I had no idea she was in Cygnus. Have you been doing okay, Mimel?
Thankfully. Though, I get mixed up with some strange customers every now and again.
Oh, well then how about hiring me as your bouncer?
Oh.
Really? But
Come on, no need to be shy. For you, I'm happy to help.
I mean, I appreciate the offer. There's just this one customer.
Indeed.
Hey, you get that drink I asked for? The Goblin Killer? I'm sorry. The Goblin Killer is a small batch spirit from Cornet Village. We're all out. This Gootrel is the bodyguard back from my original history. I told you to have it ready for me.
Hey, quit making a scene.
What is it?
Huh? Who are you? Got a death wish or something? Buzz off.
Fine. Let's take this outside.
Say.
Don't come crying to me if you wind up dead, kid.
You shouldn't underestimate me.
This power. He must be the holder of the artifact. Can Marco really handle him? I should think about this. Alright, let Marco handle this on his own. Is that really what I should do? Marco needs to do this alone. I have no business intervening. I'll crush you like a fly.
Here goes.
Learn your lesson yet? He's strong, that's clear, even without the artifact's help. Although, he was quite drunk back in the original history. Perhaps getting drunk weakens him. What if I brought him his favourite drink? You better have that cornet booze ready next time. What am I going to do?
I'm lost.
Yep. Corner village it is. Alright, I'll let Marco have a hand in this fight. Is that what I should do?
Marco, let me help you.
Stock?
Doesn't matter if it's one or two. I'll crush you all.
Let's go.
Oh, right.
Don't forget the lesson we've taught you today. Now leave, and never come back.
Damn it.
Oh,
Wow,
Huh?
oh.
you're amazing.
Mimmel?
Mimmel soon grew infatuated with Stock, while Marco was left in despair over his lost love. This feeling of inadequacy grew to monstrous proportions, reaching even as far as the original history. Marco, ignoring Stock's pleas, set out on a journey to better himself and own his skills. With the party lacking a vital member, history soon took a turn for the worst.
Welcome back, Stock. This is truly a most unexpected end.
Indeed. I don't understand affairs of the heart myself. Still, this end simply won't do.
It seems as though it may be prudent to let others take the spotlight. Please try again.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Corner Village. Oh, of course that's here. Come to think of it.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't remember what I said last time.
If your royal name is what's holding you down, you can simply toss it aside.
Huh?
The important thing is what you choose to accomplish in your life. Your status as a member of the royal family can't interfere with that. Nothing can. But if you choose to give it up, that course of action may end up destroying the hopes of many. Keep that in mind.
You're right, Stock. I must consider that as a factor.
They gave us some major headaches, but the resistance has finally been put down.
What?
And now they'll pay for their betrayal with death.
Hold it right there!
It can't be. Princess Erica. So the rumors of her working for the Resistance were true.
I won't run and hide from you. If you want to harm these people, you'll have to face me first.
Princess Erica had been secretly participating in the Resistance. At some point she was suddenly thrust into the forefront. Blech. She took up arms against her stepmother Protea as a traitor to the crown. People saw Erica as a symbol of the Resistance and as the spearhead of their hopes. In the end, she met her death in battle. However, her ideals were embraced by her comrades, who fought even harder to realize their dreams.
Welcome back, Stock.
It seems your words set a fire in Eruka's heart. Is she strong-willed or weak-minded? All we know is that she has an extraordinary spirit.
All her life, Erica was forced to endure her grief, while her resistance comrades suffered. For her, advising her to not push herself meant to let go of her own discipline. It's truly ironic that your advice was what convinced her to stand and fight.
She is an instrumental figure in your plan to stop the desertification of the world. You will need her help at some point in order to accomplish your goal.
Shall we record the actions you've taken so far? Just...
Kind of, LJ. It was, it was originally released on the DS, I think. Pretty sure. And it got a re-release on the 3DS. Yeah, re-release on that. Of course, there's no whole load of new stuff in the re-release, of course, as well.
Okay.
Right, who do I have to talk to here?
Yes.
You...
Yes.
Speaking of which, I'm actually looking for a famous alcohol. Rumor says it's made here.
Do you mean the Goblin Killer? It's my proud product that only true connoisseurs know about. You came all this way for it?
That's right. There's someone I owe a favor to who would love the chance to taste it.
Yes.
That warms this old man's heart. I'd be happy to give you one.
Much appreciated. This will undoubtedly brighten his day.
Get that from the Chronicle quicker. I told you to have it ready for me.
Is this what you want?
Indeed.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
Say,
I won't ask for all of it, just let me have a taste.
Calm yourself. Here.
That'll grow hair on your chest. Well, time to go buck wild. What?
Hey, quit making a scene.
Who are you? Got a death wish or something? Buzz off.
Fine. Let's take this outside.
Don't come crying to me if you'll wind up dead, kid.
You shouldn't underestimate me.
This power, he must be the holder of the artifact. Can Marco really handle him? I should think about this. Yeah, he can handle it now. Marco should be able to hold his own now that the Gutrol is drunk. I'll crush you like a fly.
Here goes.
Oh, wait, what? I actually have to... Oh. Okay.
This'll do the trick. Here goes. Bombs away. Heads up.
Oh my...
I wasn't good enough.
Okay, game. I was not expecting that.
Here goes. This'll do the trick. Bombs away. Here goes.
Okay, now we're gonna push it away. That's much better.
This'll do the trick. This is looking bad.
Kinda wish I had more MP, but what am I gonna do?
This'll do the trick. This is looking bad. Fly away.
Get rid of his turn.
This'll do the trick. This'll do
Ugh. Stupid amount of damage.
Oh, that was a close one. How do you like that?
I give up.
Oh,
Wow.
here you go.
Hey Marco, why don't you come be my personal bodyguard?
That sounds great. I'll come back here as soon as I finish one last mission. And when I do, I promise to work as your bouncer forever.
Oh,
Thanks a ton, Marco.
yes.
You must be exhausted. Come on, let's head inside and get you a drink. These two may never have ended up in a situation like this if not for the war. Good luck, Marco.
Welcome aboard, Stock. Did you find the artifact at the bottom of a bottle or something?
Practically. Anyway, here.
Thanks. You seem down. Did something happen in that world?
It's nothing. I just wouldn't mind if that possible world was the real one.
Oh, you found a timeline better than your own. I see.
Yes. It's difficult to accept that I'm powerless to bring the joy of that world with me. Yet, if I understand the root of that joy, I can make sure my own world eventually feels the same.
Yeah, you're right. Danger and artifacts go hand in hand. Be prepared for anything. Ready for your next assignment? This time, you'll be heading to another possible Cygnus. But I'm worried the artifact might manifest in a sinister way. You should exercise caution.
So I shall. Well, I should be on my way now.
Stock? Is something the matter? You froze for a moment.
This is Cygnus Palace. Why would Erica be here, though?
I'm all right. I have to wonder why you seem so concerned, though.
I hope my worries are unfounded, but we were summoned rather unexpectedly by King Garland. I can't help but wonder if a problem has arisen with the formation of our alliance.
Ah, that explains it.
This never happened in the original history.
We won't arrive at any answers through mere speculation. Let us be off.
Sorry to call you in like this.
No need. Was there an issue regarding our alliance?
About that, I have no problem siding with you myself, but a lot of my people are protesting. It's at the point where I can't ignore them.
I see. What is the source of their discontent?
Cygnus is ruled by the strong, for the strong. We demand that same strength from our allies. My people won't be satisfied until they see Princess Erica's strength with their own eyes.
How may I prove such power to them?
Perhaps in battle?
You catch on quick. Princess, I'd like you to enter a tournament.
Very well. If that that will aid in earning the citizens' trust. I am prepared for anything.
It'll certainly speed things up. Also, you're allowed to take one partner with you into battle.
Stock, I'd like to request that you be my partner. Would you do me the honor?
Of course.
So a princess and her knight. This'll be interesting.
You got that?
Well, are you done preparing for the fight? Well,
Not just...
I see.
let me say first, just in case. What is 61 of these things? Oh, the DLC was broken as hell.
You got that?
We're ready.
Indeed we are.
I see.
Then let's get started. And for your information, I brought a special prize for the occasion.
What?
Some say this is a cursed relic, but they're just superstitious. I don't buy that hocus pocus.
You got that?
Okay, let's get this started. To your places.
Yes.
At King Garland's request, we are holding a sudden battle tournament spectacular. And lo and behold, that Princess Erica you all know and love will be participating herself.
Yeah.
She's attracted quite the roster of powerful opponents eager to give it a go. Their clashes with the princess are bound to excite and amaze. And I've got an awe-inspiring treasure waiting here for the winner. Feast your eyes on this.
Huh?
I knew it. That's...
Hey.
Hey, don't touch that. You must seal that object away at once. Seems someone knows what this is. That's right. This prize has a shady history. Countless legends have been left about its curse.
It's an emergency!
The hell? He just collapsed. Someone get a doctor, quick! Nothing a doctor can do for the dead. I warned him. I knew this would happen.
What can you tell me about that thing? You know what it is, yes?
I do. It's a cursed relic, known to be so by all Saturos. Long ago, a Celestian shaman was said to have sealed it away, but now the seal seems to be broken.
You're kidding.
A seal, hmm?
Yes.
You know, I saw that announcer peel a piece of paper off of the prize and toss it away. That must be it. Good heavens.
Hey!
Someone get that thing out of here.
Things have taken quite a dark turn, haven't they, Stock?
Yes. It would be inappropriate to hold a tournament now, given everything that's happened.
We'll never form the alliance at this rate, though. Now that I think about it, that Saturos man did mention a Celestian shaman. Perhaps I could find the answer I'm looking for in Celestia. Okie doke.
What is it?
My mummy says I can't talk to humans. Everyone hates the humans. Why? Did you do something bad, mister?
Hey.
Well, human, how did your experiment go? Did the flower bloom?
Yes, she got the flower to bloom. Thank you for the bud.
What? Being thanked by a human doesn't feel right to me at all. But you're welcome.
Hey,
A swordsman in red? Could you be searching for a seal?
Indeed I am. How did you know?
oh,
I come from a long line of shamans, starting with my late grandfather many years ago. Just the other day he came to me in a dream and told me I need to create a new seal for someone. More specifically, I was meant to entrust it to a swordsman garbed in red.
How mysterious. Does that mean you've already prepared the seal?
Of course I have. Here, take it. Good luck, swordsman.
Thank you.
I like it when it just gives me what I want.
You got that?
Indeed we...
I see. What?
Hey, what did you do with the paper you found with that?
Whoops.
What?
What's it to you? I tossed that piece of trash out a while back.
That piece of trash was the seal holding back the deadly curse on that thing.
What? You can't be serious.
I am. Here, this is a new seal. Make sure you put it on before the tournament, okay?
Will do. Better safe than sorry after all. And hey, thanks for this. You should be safe from the curse now. All that's left is to win that tournament.
You got that?
Okay, let's get this started. To your places.
Yes.
Hey.
Regardless of our opponent, we shall be victorious! There!
Holy.
There!
Well, at least it's lower now.
How about this?
I won't miss! There! You won't escape! You won't escape! No! There!
Oh, it's gonna be problematic. Can you not do attacks like that? Please, game. the love of... Mm. You go to the back row. Jesus Christ, that is too much fucking damage! Fucking A. Oh.
I leave this to you.
Fine then. Can damn well wait till I've got some weapons and armour that can actually do shit.
Danger and artifacts go hand in hand. Be prepared for anything.
What, like some cunt doing almost 500 fucking damage around? Can't be prepared for that.
You're always welcome.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass too. Wonder if... Yeah, that's still the same. Okay. Had to check.
Hello, Stock. Hello, Rosh. We're going to have a meeting to discuss our plans. We'd like you both to join. It might be a little disheartening, though. All right, let's go.
I don't get why I can't skip that even though I've seen it before.
We have to do our best to ally with...
Red one.
Gafka. Why do you hesitate to represent us in Forgia?
So, you were informed.
Yeah.
My banishment is a personal problem, so that is not as much of a concern. But the rift between our races, that is a formidable issue. The Gootrals severed ties with the humans many years ago. Do you know why? In the past, humans would use clever words to lure Gootrals into fighting for them. Those who were deceived all died on the battlefield. These were not isolated incidents either. It happened countless times. And so, the Gootrals came to detest humanity and cut themselves off.
So that's why.
Some do not believe that all humans are to blame. That is why you meet the odd Gootral every now and again, like myself. But we are only a handful. Most Gootrals have no faith in humans anymore.
What can we do to make them hear what we have to say?
According to the clan's laws, it is forbidden to interact with humans without a beast mark.
Is this the beast mark you were referring to?
How did you? It doesn't matter. What does
is that you have the beast mark. You can be lawfully trusted. Those of my clan will heed your words.
The weapon that destroyed Cygnus will most likely be turned on Forja next. There's no time. We have to work together if we hope to stand up to this threat. Do you think Forja understands what's at stake?
No, they probably know nothing. Like I said, they cut off all contact with humans. But regardless of an alliance, the impending crisis must be conveyed to Forja. Forja is far away, though. The journey will be arduous. Knowing that, will you still accompany me?
Of course.
The road to Forja will be long. We'll head south after passing the Judgment Cliffs. In those wastelands, we head east till we reach a forest. That is where Forja is.
That's rather far. Is there anywhere to rest along the way?
Normally, it would be possible to rest in the wasteland's northern town, Scala.
But with Cygnus defeated, that's now Alistal territory. We must reach Forja without rest. This is going to be a test of endurance.
Are you no longer up to the task?
We're going. That's all there is to it. If we don't, nothing will change. Besides, if we can lay low while we're there, we may be able to stop in Scala if we have to. Regardless, we need to make our move before Alistal uses that weapon again.
Rosh, you're coming too? You're the commanding officer here. How will you retain that if you don't stay in Celestia?
Elm, was it? She's a quick learner.
That's not what I asked.
All right, all right. Lieutenant General Raoul ordered me to go. Once we gain Forja's aid, we'll need to make plans for an immediate joint assault. That's why I'm gonna tag along. Unless you have a problem with that.
No.
Then let's head out.
Bye.
Indeed.
Be careful, all of you.
Hey, Stock. Obviously we'll need Gofka. But why is Odd coming? This journey is way too grueling for a kid her age.
I'm not just a kid. I'm Celestia's ambassador. Right, Stock?
Yeah, that's right.
So, the kid's an ambassador.
Odd's serious about this. At least try to understand where she's coming from.
You're right. I'm sorry. And we're off to Forja. Let's go.
Right, first things first. Okay, that's everyone at 40. Just make sure no side quests have appeared. Like that one.
The parts I need to strengthen Rasha's gauntlet are an Impale core part, a Blast core part, and a Haste core part. Please bring them here if you find any. Thanks, Doc.
I chatted with the chief a moment ago. Sounds like there are some exotic goods here.
Makes sense. These must be the same goods Vanos and his troop travel around selling.
One article that caught my eye was called the Seller's Dress. For a moment, I thought about buying it for my secretary.
Raoul.
In hindsight, she and I only ever talked about work. I never even bothered to show her my appreciation. Not that there's any point in picking out gifts for the dead. It's not as if I can change the past.
Maybe you can't, but I can.
I understand your regret, Lieutenant General. I'll do what I can to ease your pain.
It's too late for that, but I appreciate the sentiment. No wonder everyone admires you.
The Celeste dress. Maybe I can find it in the village. Ain't finding it there.
Hey.
You must be the human who saved Celestia. You have my gratitude.
The sentiment is mutual. Your kind has proven most helpful.
Quite a modest man. I like that. I don't have the money to thank you properly, but there is one thing I can give you.
What is it?
Yes.
This dress. This piece is woven out of fine Celestian fabric. It's light, breathable, and fashionable. On top of that, it provides excellent protection against beast fangs and most blades. I wear mine beneath my jacket every time I go out hunting. Protection against blades. Maybe if Raw's secretary had been wearing this, she'd still be alive. I obviously didn't have time to order it, so as you can see, it was designed for women.
Nonetheless, I appreciate the thought. I'll gladly accept it.
Yes.
Here you go then. Okay. Then... No, that's scouting out Alistair after leaving. I want to go back further than that.
I want you to access General Hugo's room and search for any evidence. Perhaps we'll learn the meaning of the contract that Raj spoke of.
Wait, unless... maybe, no, probably.
Say,
further then.
I want perhaps we...
Okay.
Yeah, what brings you here?
Is your secretary around?
She's in a meeting. Why do you ask?
I acquired this dress during a mission. Perhaps you could give it to her as a present.
Why, that's a wonderful idea. But wasn't it expensive?
Actually, it was a gift. Either way, I have no use for it, so you may as well take it.
In that case, I gladly accept. I'll let her know the gift is from you when she gets back.
No. I think she'll be happier thinking it came from you.
I see. Very well. Thank you.
I can't go to the crime scene. I hope the secretary survives.
It doesn't feel right, simply taking it from you. Here, think of this as a finder's fee for bringing me such a lovely present. Now that I think about it, she and I are both too wrapped up in our work. The least I can do is show her some appreciation.
Neat. Nice, quick, no trouble. Why can't all the quests be like that?
Hello, Stock. We're going to have a... It might be a... All right.
We have...
As long as Hugo goes undefeated, we have no future. Please, I know you and your crew can do it.
Done, 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 done.
Don't let your guard down! I'll protect you.
come!
Bring it on!
Nothing going on up there. Okay.
I'll protect you.
Though Scala has been taken, it's Cygnus territory from here on out. I won't let you through, even if it means we have to fight to the death. You want to be let through because you're headed to Forgia? Well, you do have a Gutrol with you. I guess you're not from the Alastella army there, after all. You may pass. How do I get out that third exit? Oh well. This town looks like it's under complete Anastellian control. But if I'm going in, I have to avoid being noticed by the soldiers. I need some healing items. No. Okay.
Oh, it's hot. I grew up in Alistar, so I'm really not used to this.
There's sand everywhere.
There are a few paths to take, but we'd better head east first. After a while, the path will curve south. We'll pass through a cave where we can find water, and then we can just follow the trail. If we stay on that for a while, we'll eventually find some Gutrol guards on duty. Let's be off.
This would have all been so much more simpler if I played the game on easy mode. But no, I had to do it on normal. Your Master Gafka, please go on.
Hey,
Humans, don't try anything funny here in Gutrol territory.
This is quite a deep forest.
We're in Abyssia Forest. It's easy to get lost here, so be careful. But if you remember the right path, it's not so bad.
How do we get to Forgia from here?
We head south at the end of this path, and then follow it straight. That's it. There are a number of side trails, but only danger awaits you at their end.
So it's a scary place after all.
Don't worry. I'll let you know if you stray from the path. Let's keep moving.
You better keep an eye out for mushrooms if you plan on heading further in. Those mushrooms shoot out strong poison, so don't get too close to them, you hear me?
This isn't the road to Forgia. Let's go back.
Halt. The Gotro village lies ahead. It is no place for humans.
Wait! These humans bear the beast mark. Let them through. What?
Master Gafka?
Master?
The details are unimportant. These humans have come to consult with Forgia. I request counsel. Understood.
If they bear the beast mark, we have no reason to stop them. Enter.
Are you important here, Gafka?
I wouldn't say that.
So this is Forgia.
It seems Alistel's forces haven't reached this far yet.
But man, the vegetation is so thick. The sheer smell of the trees is practically choking me.
This area seems unaffected by the desertification so far. But at the rate it's going, one day even all this will turn to sand.
Indeed. We have to protect this place. We should head to the Elder's house soon. That's it, over there.
All right, let's go. That's... That's...
So I see that Master Gafka really did bring some humans back. I'm going to stand back and see just what you do.
What is it?
What's an outsider doing in the village? The Elder's house? Go up the stairs. It's the house in the middle. And show some respect.
Welcome.
Ugh, mana crystals.
Yeah.
Why, it's Master Gafka. It's good to see you home. But what are you doing with a human? The only thing I'll sell a human is a fist to the face. You want a free sample? So simple. You of course won't let me stay. I really do detest humans. But if Master Gafka took the trouble to bring you here, you must be something special. I guess I'll allow you to check out the village.
Here I thought you were exiled from this village.
I understand your resentment toward me. But I am in Forja, not as Gafka the Gutrul, but as a citizen of Vancour. I must tell you of what is going on outside this village. Please listen to what I have to say.
Very well. Speak. I see. So there are many wheels set in motion.
Yes, and at this rate, Forja will not be safe much longer.
Elder, we have no reason to trust these humans yet. Why not ask them to liberate our comrades as a sign of their good faith?
These people bear the beast mark. What reason is there to test them?
I have concerns about where they obtained it. No human has acquired one in at least a decade.
Yet he has one. How he obtained it is irrelevant. The beast mark cannot be shared or given away. Surely you know this.
We'll take you up on your try. If that's what it'll take to make you believe us, then what we have to do is clear.
Is that so? Your words carry great weight. Are you aware of what will happen if you should falter?
Of course. It's unfortunate that you think the promises we make are so easily reneged.
Very well. Then let this be the true measure of your sincerity.
Done. Can you brief us on this task then?
You've returned, Stock. The Gutruls of Forja have a strong grudge against humans. But having obtained the beast mark in the true history, you may be able to form an alliance with them. Let us now add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
I'll now explain what it is we're asking you to do. You must liberate our brother Gutruls held captive in the human town of Scala.
What? There are captive Gutruls in Scala? They don't seem weak enough to be caught by humans.
You're right that our strength is far beyond any human. That's why we don't like useless fighting. When possible, we try to talk things out. But humans always ruin any chance of peaceful negotiations.
So that's why your people don't trust humans. All right. We only have to free them, yes?
From what I hear, Alistel's army is currently stationed at Scala. You'll most likely have to fight those humans.
Part of getting you to trust us, is that it?
That is it exactly. But don't think that we're eager to see humans hurt each other. All we ask is that you free our brethren. How you do it is up to you.
All right. We'll need to get an eye for the situation first. We'll head to Scala at once.
I've told everyone in the village about you. You're free to make use of the merchants here, if you need.
That'd be a big help. We'll pay them a visit when we get back.
Well then, we'll be looking forward to your return.
That must be them. It seems the Gutrals really were captured.
Let's head to the inn. I have an idea.
So, what is the plan, tough one?
There are fewer Alistellians here than I thought. That's the key. We'll disguise ourselves as Alistel soldiers and spread false information to cause confusion.
That sounds fun.
Fun? I guess so, sure.
I see the basic idea, but will it work?
If we hope to keep casualties to a minimum, this is our best shot.
Then we'll need to steal a few uniforms first. Without being caught, of course.
Stock, Rainey, Marco, I want you guys to handle that part. It'd be impossible for the rest of us to disguise ourselves with our builds.
I guess a big guy and a little girl would look pretty suspicious as soldiers. All right, we've got this.
I'll be counting on you guys. All right, then let's split up for now. We'll work on the next step while you guys do your thing.
Side quest anywhere. The one thing that residents here could enjoy was the cheap bar. And now we can't even do that thanks to a bunch of rotten Alistel bastards. There's going to be a riot soon. I can feel it. Oh man, I'm so plastered. It's nice being an Estelian soldier. All the booze my poor liver can handle. Yep, this is the sweet life.
These guys look like perfect targets. Nobody will see us back here either.
Yeah, let's get this done.
Uh-huh. What do you want?
Your clothes. Hand them over.
Doing it again. Putting everyone in the wrong position.
Here goes.
Take this!
goes! This is looking bad.
Damage that they dish out is stupid.
This is looking bad.
How's this?
We can do it, guys.
Appreciate
This is looking bad.
Here you go.
How's this?
Here goes.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Here you go.
That was good. We can do it, guys. This is looking bad.
Here you go.
I feel alive again. No! Thunder!
This'll do the trick.
I feel alive again.
Good, now just got to poison him.
How's this?
This'll do the trick.
Appreciate it.
This is looking bad. This'll do the trick.
Appreciate it.
Hey, get poisoned already.
Heads up.
Why will you just die already?
Let's do this!
This'll do the trick.
Big one!
Finally.
It's finally over. All right. Let's take their uniforms before anyone sees.
You two can handle that.
Huh? Why? Oh, sorry. I sometimes forget that you're a girl at all.
You forget? You'll pay for that one later.
Oh.
Come on. We need to hurry.
I'm done, Stock. What should we do about the soldiers?
They could blow everything if they're found. Let's toss them in there. Marco, lift the other side.
All right.
There. That should do it.
We did it! Uniforms for everyone!
They're a bit whiffy, though. I smell liquor and other things I'd rather not dwell on.
Well, let's get back and report into Rosh.
I see you got your uniforms. Let's get started.
Yeah. So what's your general plan?
We'll make a scene outside first. Then you guys will come over in disguise and give them a false report to make them retreat.
What do you want this false report to be about?
Anything. You decide. Whatever's fine as long as you get all the soldiers to pull out of town.
All right. We can do that.
Sounds like the perfect job for Marco.
What? Why me? Fine, all right.
Stock, give me the word when you're ready to go.
Okay. Should heal first though.
Welcome. Yes. Thank you very much.
Rosh's plan sounds really fun.
This is the first time I've seen a caged Gutrul. How are we supposed to settle our differences like this? We must free them and prove that not all humans are so cruel.
Well, are you ready? All right then, let's start us a commotion. I'll leave the rest to you.
All right, let's change.
Yeah. Hey, Rainy?
What? Aren't you gonna change?
It's not that, we're going outside. Don't change your clothes until then.
All right, our job is to start a little mayhem. Let's leave the rest to Stock and the others. Perfect timing. Let's go. Hey!
What the? Huh?
A thermatech arm? Are you that evil? fugitive, Rosh.
Oh, so you know me. Well, that makes things much easier. I've joined forces with Cygnus and come to aid Scala. You soldiers aren't getting your mitts on this place.
What? Hey,
Dude, it sounds like Cygnus sent up some backup. Garland must have sent his soldiers. Finally, we catch a break. Alright, let me at him. Awesome. Astel's way of doing things was starting to make me sick. Count me in.
what the?
What are you doing? Shut up. We've had it with you bastards strutting around town like you own the place. How dare you? The days of you guys doing whatever you want to through.
Figures desert folk would be so hot-blooded.
Your plan to stoke their frustration was clever, tough one.
But at this rate, the rest of the town will be in trouble too.
Yeah, I know. Stock, you're up.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
It's fine.
Looks like it started. Time for the next phase of the plan.
You little?
How dare those rioters?
Captain,
What is it now?
this riot is a diversion. Celestia's rebel army is marching on us with Cygnus soldiers alongside them.
What?
So that's their plan. No wonder we only saw that traitor Rosh.
We also have a message from Field Marshal Viola at the Sand Fortress. She's been informed of the situation and will be sending reinforcements. You should abandon Scala for the time being and head towards Atolia Wasteland. That's where you'll convene with Field Marshal Viola's reinforcements. That is all.
Thank heavens. Field Marshal Viola is sending help.
After letting the rebels occupy the town, we'll eliminate them with that weapon.
Yes.
I see. What a bold plan.
Right.
Alright. I trust in the Field Marshal's tactics. We'll fall back for now.
Listen up.
Listen up, everyone. The tide is turned against us. We're to retreat immediately. I repeat, we are to abandon the village and retreat.
Right.
Alright, come on, let's go.
Sorry, but you're going nowhere.
No.
Did you kill him?
No. But the rest of the unit will lose all cohesion if their commander disappears. Since they can't figure out what's going on, their efforts to deal with it will be hampered. Let's toss him in a cell or something.
What do you want?
What do you humans want with us?
Please calm down. We haven't come to do you any harm.
We're not falling for that.
It's not a lie. Your elder and Burgess asked us to come here. They told us to come rescue you.
What?
Galva and Burgess?
Say,
Is this true?
We swear on this beast mark that we're telling the truth.
oh,
You really?
indeed,
Alright, we'll trust you.
Doors open.
indeed.
Alright.
Hey,
Listen, everyone, we're free.
Much appreciated.
We're saved. I didn't know there were humans like you. Makes me rethink my opinion of your people a little.
We did it,
That was some impressive acting, Rainey.
wasn't it? Your fake report was pretty good too. They totally fell for it. Anyway, mission accomplished. Let's meet up with the others and head back to Forja.
Through the efforts of Stock and company, Scala was liberated from Alastel control. When the Alastel army realized their information was forced, they tried to recapture the town, but they met heavy resistance from the citizenry and had no choice but to abandon Scala. Stock and the others, for their part, led the freed Gultrals back to Forgia.
Amazing. You were as good as your word. You have indeed proven your worth.
Then will you consider joining us and Celestia?
Given all you have done for us, I see no reason not to. Fergus, start making preparations for our departure at once.
The Elder himself is going to Celestia?
Sincerity is answered with sincerity. That is our way.
Not at all.
That won't be necessary.
Is that you, Barunka?
It's been a long time, Galva. 150 years? More?
Lieutenant General Raoul, perfect timing.
I was certain you'd succeeded after hearing that you all had headed to Scala. Well done. We can now begin the operation.
Now then.
Now, Raoul, about this operation you mentioned. What's the general thrust of it?
The time to attack is now. Thanks to Rosh and Stock, we're in contact with Cygnus as well as Forgia. We took a roundabout way getting here, but the situation is much improved over our initial hopes.
If we're going to launch an assault, the place to do it would be the Sand Fortress.
I was just thinking along those lines. It's only...
Is something bothering you?
It's whatever turned the Cygnus army into sand, isn't it?
Yes, we can't act carelessly so long as we still have no idea what caused that. To investigate the phenomenon, though, we'll need to fight them again despite the danger. In truth, I'm at a loss as to how best to proceed.
Dangerous or not, we'll have to do this. Why not strike up a real battle royale? I don't know what kind of spell it is, but with both forces mixed together, it'll be harder to use.
I see what you mean. The faster we move, the less time we give them to come up with countermeasures. In this situation, the best defense is a good offense. Can you two pull it off?
Of course. That fortress is like a training ground for us.
We know all the ins and outs of fighting there. That should give us a genuine advantage.
Then let's head to the newly liberated Scala.
Yes, that would be our best foothold for an attack on the fortress.
The plan is taking shape. Fergus, we must get ready to go. Send a message to the village warriors.
As you wish. I will gather them at once.
It must be thanks to you that Gafka returned to the village after breaking our law. That is why I must ask you, if Gafka could become even stronger, would you want him to? The keys to Gutral combat are the fist and chi. One who has mastered both and truly believes in himself is called a beast god. Of course, there is a ritual as well, but nobody has managed to carry it out as of yet. In truth, I don't know if having such immense power will be of any use to you. If you do indeed seek it, find the beast god's nail that was taken from our village. Bring it back to Forgia, and we can consider our options from that point forward.
Is that what you want, Gafka? Do you have any interest in becoming this beast god?
Yes, course. The beast god is the mightiest of warriors, spoken of only in legend. It is the Gutral dream. The beast god's nail was bestowed on one who trained alongside Burgess. He participated in a battle at Grand Plain to help a Granorgite friend. He lost his life there, but it is said he took with him 1,000 Alistelian soldiers.
No wonder he's a legend.
Ever since then, the beast god's nail has been lost. If you want to look for it, perhaps we should search Grand Plain, where this battle was.
Shop. Oh, full on. 15,000. Yep. I'm gonna need a lot of money.
Ah, it's you. I am performing a Gutral ritual meant to teach our warriors new skills. They must find the 4 secret books: Strongman, Tri-Strike, Wind God, and Omnipedia. By dueling those who find the books, I determine if they are worthy to learn those skills. This ritual is required for all of our soldiers. Do you want to help Gofka acquire any of these skills?
Yep.
That's the spirit. Then find the secret Gutral skill books scattered far and wide. I will then duel Gofka.
Good. Node right here.
So you have found the Strongman book. This has the secret skill Muso within it. If you acquire this skill, it will make your battles much easier. Now, about this duel between Gofka and myself. Is he prepared to face me in battle? If he is up to the challenge, bring him to me, and I'll put him to the test. However, Gofka must be willing to fight for his life. That's how important these skills are. Good. Let's begin. This battle is for the secret skill Muso.
We cannot afford to lose.
Oi.
Take that!
I was worried for a second.
Looks as though we won.
Well done, Gofka. You have proven your mastery of this skill. This is not the only hidden skill I can teach you. Should you happen to find the other books, return them to me. Gofka, honor your Gutral nature.
I will take your advice to heart, Master.
Have you had any luck finding our Strongman? If you find...
Right. Could this belong to the Gutril who had the beast god's nail? I'll have to come back here with Kafka.
Too easy. Crap! I can't. All right.
Fine, return to the Grand Plains with Kafka. That is... I don't think that's ever happened.
It seems the Alistel army has fortified the road from here to the Sand Fortress. Considering what a ruckus we raised when we liberated the place, that's to be expected. What should we do, Lieutenant General?
There's no need to worry. Everything is going as planned. We act as before. We'll attack at once and break through from the inside. It's a tactic that only you and Stock could pull off.
That's true enough, but the opposition will be serious this time. Do you think it'll go as well as all that?
Oh, it will work. The enemy's morale has dropped significantly. They lost Scala, after all, to a supposedly lowly rebel army. Knowing that must be incredibly galling for them. If we press and take out the commander at the Sand Fortress, the battle will be quickly won.
I see. All right. Will I be leading?
Yes, I'll leave you in charge on the ground. I'll take the opportunity to head to Cygnus. There's someone I need to see.
The key figure you've been in contact with?
The very same. I'll be back in a few days. I leave the operation in your capable hands.
Just as Raoul predicted, the Alistel army's morale was obviously in decline. The rebel army continued their offense, with Stock, Roche and the others at the forefront. A few days after the operation commenced, the rebel army claimed victory after victory at each step on the road to the Sand Fortress, until at last they reached their destination.
Goodness, our military gains far exceed my expectations. I didn't think our forces would have reached the Sand Fortress when I returned from Cygnus. In any event, the Gutril warriors certainly are strong. What is this strange power they wield that allows them to so easily defeat the Alistelians?
You must mean chi.
Chi is a way of interpreting life energy, apart from mana. It is not used to wound one's opponent physically. Instead, it alters the flow of an opponent's life energy. We win by controlling a center. Gutril warriors are trained in the use of chi from the moment they are old enough to grasp it.
Quite profound. I'm impressed. The fighting will be over soon. I hope we can keep this up. Rosh, Stock. The Sand Fortress is close at hand. I believe we should seize this chance to invade. What do you two think?
Funny. I was just consulting Stock and the others on that score as well.
I say we do as discussed. Charge into the fortress and hit the commander at once.
All right, we'll stick to the plan. We can begin our assault at your convenience.
I'm good whenever. And it's up to you, Stock. We'll start the operation once you're ready.
All right.
Stock! I heard that the previous shaman was in this city. But we just missed her. She's not here anymore. I think she left the city before it was freed. I'll keep looking for her.
Okay. I can check.
Rash's plan sounds really fun.
Damn.
Did you hear what the soldier said? He said that we're now in Alastel. Damn it. How long will this continue?
Huh?
No means no. I'm not going anywhere with you. Oh, sorry. I thought you were one of those Alastelian soldiers. Huh. Other timeline, maybe?
Don't let up.
You've come.
say?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
Fine, whatever.
It seems.
I think she left the city before it was freed. I'll continue to search.
Aye. It's quite annoying, actually.
We're invading the Sand Fortress. Are you ready? Good. Let's do it.
They're paper tigers, men! Pour on everything you've got!
Go! Show Alistair the ferocity of the Gootrolls!
Don't let yourself be outdone by the humans or Gootrolls! Show them a Satiros' pride!
We're about to enter the Sand Fortress! Don't fall behind!
It's the enemy! It's the enemy!
Yes!
I found them!
Yeah!
You won't get away!
I won't lose.
Yes!
You won't get
Yes.
away!
Annoying. Oh yeah, just do a ton of damage.
Time to run!
Cannot allow the Prophet's Noah. We cannot allow the Prophet Noah's holy land to be defiled by these beasts and savages.
Has Hugo's brainwashing taken that much of a hold? This is bad.
The same might have happened to our brigade if we'd stayed in Alistel.
Enough!
What are you mumbling about? Men, attack!
Can't get careless.
Eat this!
This is looking bad. This'll do the trick.
Appreciate it. Now! This'll leave a mark. Burn!
I guess I wasn't good enough.
What the what?
You okay? Let me have a go. Here I come!
Would you stop hitting everyone in the party? Fucking hell!
Appreciate it.
This is looking bad.
Now, resurrect her and stay up.
Too slow.
This'll do the trick.
Appreciate it.
What's its weakness? This'll do the trick.
Eat this.
I don't even know why I bother.
Here you go.
Make way! Here I come!
Too slow.
This'll do the trick.
You okay?
Thanks.
I feel alive again. How's this?
Make way! This'll leave a mark.
Let's go.
Oh, this is wonderful. Just 1 point of damage a time.
Too slow.
Fucking sake.
I'll protect everybody.
Let me have a go. Here I come!
I'll show you what's up.
Time to finish this!
Oh, well, at least that actually did some damage.
This is looking bad.
be the only one that can actually damage him.
Appreciate it.
This'll do the trick.
Appreciate it.
You can do it!
Too slow.
You okay?
Great.
Too slow.
For some reason, meant to be weak to thunder, and yet I'm taking any fucking damage from it.
Make way! Here I come!
Too slow. Too slow.
This'll do the trick. This'll do the trick.
Here you go.
Really annoying. Great. Yeah, just absolutely great.
Here you go.
Hey, hey, I got this!
Eat this.
Okay. Forward. Crap out of him. Just in case he does survive, push him back again.
Here goes.
Time to finish this.
Too slow.
Hey, I got this!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Get the hell back up.
Good one! Hey, I got this!
We did it somehow.
So, this is it.
Don't worry, we're not gonna kill you. You'll be kept as prisoners of war.
I demand to be treated as benefits an officer.
Then start acting like one. Tell the rest of your soldiers to stop resisting.
As you say.
Looks like everyone's behaving themselves. I'm glad we didn't have any needless casualties.
Stock! Rosh!
What's wrong?
My apologies. When we weren't looking, a group of our men went after the soldiers toward the plains. We must retrieve them at once.
Oh, they must have gotten puffed up after the total thrashing we gave. We can still catch up.
It's dangerous to pursue the enemy too doggedly. We need to bring our people back.
I agree. We can catch up if we go after them now. Everyone, let's go! Elm, you and your men keep watch over the prisoners.
No safe spot out here.
I should head to Grand Plain.
Fine.
There they are.
Damn them for being so reckless. I'll catch them even if I have to.
Wait, stop!
Ah, what's wrong?
Don't get any closer! I don't like it. Something feels real bad.
That's right. I can sense something too.
Something? What?
I don't know, but it feels very dangerous. We need to get back to the fortress.
Well, what about them?
I said we need to get back. Do you want to die?
All right.
What was that? We can't possibly proceed in the face of that thing.
I can't believe it turned them all to sand. Friend and foe. It's insane. Now I see why the Alistel army was so weirdly obedient when it came to withdrawing from Scala.
What's the matter, Ott?
Grandpa told me something. Mana is in everything in the world. And stuff that loses its mana goes back to sand.
To sand?
So Hugo can drain the mana from people at will? What we just saw was the same as when the Cygnus army was turned to sand. Say, didn't that soldier who attacked you and Sonia at Alistel Castle turn to sand too?
That was different. He wasn't one of Hugo's minions. But if that's the case...
Man, sucking the mana right out of people and turning them to sand. That bastard Hugo's come up with one hell of a weapon.
No, it's not a weapon. That's the power of flux. It's the power of the ritual that controls mana.
When I first met Liberty and Tio, they said Historia was created with the power of flux. This can't be a coincidence. Everything is connected to that concept of flux. But what ties it all together?
This seems like a good time to take a break. We could use a moment to let it all sink in. Have you had enough time to think things over? We'll be resuming the meeting soon. All right, I'll call everyone. Well, moving on. What was it you said? The power of flux? What is that?
Please allow me to explain.
Lieutenant General Raoul, when did you get here?
Just a moment ago. But it seems I missed some sort of crisis.
Yeah, that bastard Hugo pulled out this insane weapon. Or wait, what did Ott say? He used something called the power of flux.
I see. So that's the secret of the phenomenon that turned the Cygnus army into sand. As for flux, this lady here would know the most about it.
And she is...
I apologize for not introducing myself. I am Erica, the former princess of Granorg.
Princess Erica?
I had sought refuge with King Garland of Cygnus after fleeing from Granorg. That is when I came into contact with Lieutenant General Raoul regarding the reclamation of my homeland.
Until now, she had mainly worked behind the scenes. Once she realized an incursion into Granorg was imminent, she asked to accompany us.
So that's it. Well, it's fine with me. But if she's going to come with us, she'll have to be treated the same as everyone else.
I would expect as much. Since fleeing from my homeland, I have cast away my title.
Don't be too hard on her.
Understood. You're okay with this, right, Stock?
Sure.
Brother?
Brother?
Oh, pardon me.
I'm going to get some fresh air.
I wondered where you were. Is something the matter?
I've pretty much reached the end of the standard history, I think. And I'm up to this point in the alternate one.
No, it's nothing. Erica, there's something I want to ask you. It's about what Ott mentioned a moment ago, the power of flux. Isn't that the power that's passed down through the royal family of Granorg?
How do you know about that? Could you really be...
What?
Oh, no, I must have been mistaken. Pardon me. I'll answer your question now. As you said, the power of flux is passed down through Granorg's royal family. But it is definitely not meant to turn people to sand.
Okay, next time I get control.
It is used to bring the unstable mana of this land back into its natural balance. Using the power of flux to bring stability back to this land. This has been the duty of our royal family for generations.
But in practice, it's now become capable of harming others.
I believe they are triggering a mana breach in certain locations to turn people into sand. Incorporating the spell formula for flux into a weapon, and using it for wholesale destruction. These are rather grave ideas General Hugo is capable of.
I assume the idea was actually Fennel's. He's one of the finest engineering minds in the world. He's the one who created the thaw machine for Hugo, too.
Alice still has such a man? Well, in any case, something must be done about that dreadful weapon.
But if we so much as try, we'll be turned to sand as soon as we approach it. We can't even think about an attack without a way to protect ourselves from its effects.
There is one way to protect oneself from it. The Royal Granorg treasure. Etherion, the Stone of Flux. That stone fixes mana in place, protecting the bearer from a breach. It's a must for the ritual.
And if we had it, we could negate the weapon's effects.
Yes, but Etherion was last in my stepmother Protea's possession. Now that she's been executed by General Hugo...
I see.
Ah, there you two are.
Lieutenant General Raoul, has something happened?
We had a visit from one of Hugo's messengers. He's proposing an armistice.
Hugo wants an armistice.
That's right. He'll recognize Forja, Cygnus, and Celestia as independent nations if we back down. Now that they've annexed Granorg, he must want to get his house in order rather than fight a war.
And what will our response be?
I can't decide something like that on my own. That's why I came to talk to you two.
If we agree to the armistice, the war will end for the time being. What do you think, Stock?
I can't deny that it would be best if the war ended here. But then we wouldn't be able to take back Granorg for Erica. You have to think about this one carefully. Yeah, I'm trying to do that as well. Although some of the side quests... Should I really accept Hugo's armistice terms to end the war?
If they're offering an armistice, it may be wise to accept it. It would end the war at least.
True. It may be better to accept this before more soldiers are wounded.
Keep in mind that if we do this, the chances of getting Granorg back for you drop to nil.
I realize that, but perhaps that is also for the best.
I see.
Very well then. I'll run this by Celestia and Forja as well and get their thoughts.
Please do. This armistice, it will end the war, won't it?
Yeah.
A few days later.
We'll be arriving in Granorg shortly. How are you holding up?
I'll be all right. I can't find much to complain about on the eve of a peace treaty.
Indeed not, Lady Erica. Celestia and Forja agreed to the armistice because they too trust in us.
Yes, it must happen, come what may. By the way, was it wise to leave him behind?
Do you mean Stock? Well, we brought Rosh with us, so he's the only one left who could watch over the troops.
No one else could keep the soldiers in line with all the hoopla over the armistice. The men trust him. That's why we need to make sure to do our part in the signing ceremony for the armistice.
Yes.
It hurts.
Hey, what is it? Are you okay?
What the? Hugo. This was his plan all along.
Lieutenant General! Everyone, run! It's not safe to remain here! Go! Princess, that means you too! Run and don't stop!
All right!
Hey, you! Don't just stand there! Ugh, that bastard Hugo! Uh-oh. Damn. Are we gonna make it?
Stock and the others accepted the armistice proposed by Alastel. But when their party entered Granog territory, Hugo activated the Divine Judgment. Raoul and the others, caught in its swath, had no way to guard against it and were turned to sand. The continent is now free from war, but none will know the sacrifices made for that peace.
You've returned, Stock.
Your decision led to Rosh, Raoul, and Erica being turned to sand.
Hugo is not a man to place your faith in.
As we suspected, you will need the Etherion to stand a chance against that power. It's okay. I know you can do it.
Stock, we're counting on you.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Jump over to the Dynamis. That's my equipment. Stock. Rainy. Marco. To be honest, they're the only three I'm using. Everyone else doesn't have much because it costs an insane amount to keep people's equipment up to standard. No, not really. The best possible way to get money is with one of the DLCs. A pretty cheap one. It gives you, this mole armlet. That allows you to way to the place where this is available. was it? Okay, it's probably quicker to go from here. I ain't having to go through so much of this just to get back there.
Incoming!
Here they come!
Here it comes!
Just get to the place quickly. I can show you the fastest way to get money. Won't be long now because I'm almost there. Skip this scene.
I won't lose!
This room is the fastest place to earn money. Because that mole amulet you get from the DLC allows you to break those. Which gives you mana crystals and augite shards. And if you just go over here and go into Historia and immediately back out, it restores the thing, so you can just hit it again and again. And the three items you mainly want from it are augite shards there, which sell for 1,000 gold apiece. There's just plain piece of augite, which sells for about 5,000, and chunks of augite, which sell for 10,000 a time. So it's really fast to get money this way. In fact, it's the only way to get money. Yeah. Having played the original, I think they've either seriously toned down the amount of gold you get, or majorly increase the price of weapons and armour in shops, because it is quite frankly unrealistic to keep up your weapons and armour without this DLC. But on the plus side, it's really cheap, so it keeps giving me shards.
Incoming!
I mean, granted, I've probably been causing myself a lot more trouble than I normally should, because I haven't been selling anything, but Come to think of it, I should probably check that. These are the kind of prices you can expect to be paying at this point in the game. It's a nice increase of almost 10,000 gold between the two. Aye. At the very least of this stuff seems useful. Yeah. Let's see, that sells for 550 gold. And you have to buy it for 5,500. It's a tenth of what they're worth. Oh my god, that is so unbalanced. I need to do art. Ugh, it's entirely too much for that stuff. That's fine. Good luck with your own playthrough. Reject.
We can't accept an armistice.
What? Why ever not?
Because Hugo can't be trusted.
He came to power by deceiving and backstabbing anyone in his way, after all. I'm glad we're of like minds on this. I'll inform his messenger.
You are sure this was the best course of action, aren't you?
Yeah.
Stock, what are you and Erica talking about? Uh-oh. No. No, no, no!
actually have Ethereon with me right now. You should hold on to it.
That's impossible. But no, this is the genuine article. Where did you get it?
I can't tell you that.
As I suspected, you're the holder. The wielder of the White Book of Flux. You must have been made to vow never to speak of it by the Chronicle's Guide. But I've hit upon it, haven't I? So the vow you made should bear no weight before me. Please then, tell me.
Yes. I am the holder of the White Chronicle. You gave me Ethereon in another world.
I see. Then, I'll return this Ethereon to you. There's only one like it in all the world, and it is necessary to perform the ritual. Once things are over here, I ask that you return it to the other world. I'm sure that that world's Erica would feel as I do.
All right. Erica, I need to know something. What led you to believe that I had the White Chronicle? You don't have to answer the question if you don't want to.
I'm sorry.
There's one more thing. There should be another book. One of a paired set with the White Chronicle. Do you know where it is?
I don't know if it's one of a set, but I have at least been told that there's another book. The Black Book of Flux. The Black Chronicle. You most likely refer to that. But it was taken by someone long ago, and its whereabouts are still unknown.
I see.
Stock, there's something else I should tell you. It's very important.
What is it?
You're actually my... No!
What?
I don't want you to go anywhere.
Wait, Ott, what are you saying? I'm not going anywhere. What's wrong? Why are you crying?
I don't like it!
I understand, but I can't help if I don't know what it is.
Ott.
Erica!
Yes?
No taking away stock!
Ott, do you...
What's going on?
That's the Black Book of Flux?
I'm gonna protect stock!
And I just messed around with their equipment. That was lucky.
I call upon the stars!
That's annoying.
Concentrate.
Well, I'm almost dead.
This'll help.
Appreciate it. Wonderful. Concentrate.
How about this? Take this!
There! No!
Take this!
There! I'll get him!
How about this?
You won't escape!
Take this!
Sorry. We had to win this.
They turned to sand. So this is the black energy at work.
He's always there. Everywhere I go. Is he the holder of the Black Chronicle?
I would say so.
Then we'll have to deal with him somehow. We'll perform the ritual and save this continent. Are you with me, Erica?
Yes.
Let's go back where the others are waiting.
Is it true? Can we really defend ourselves from that thing?
Yes. With Aetherion in our possession, we will be unaffected by the mana breach.
Then we can move on to our next operation.
Let's talk specifics.
Right. Allow me to explain. From here forward, we'll divide into two groups. Rash and I will lead the rebels against Hugo's army. Stock and the others will escort the princess to Granorg.
All right.
What does getting Princess Erica to Granorg accomplish?
I will seal the power of the flux weapon.
Seal it? You can do that? We don't even know how the thing works yet.
True. I don't know precisely how the machine functions, but I know what it is doing. Beneath the palace is a chamber called the Royal Hall, which is suffused with the power of flux. They must be working from there in order to cause mana breaches at will.
All right. So what are you gonna do there?
I will temporarily seal the power of flux in the Royal Hall.
Wait a sec. Won't that backfire on us? If I remember right, that power is all that's stopping the land's desertification, isn't it?
There's no other way at the moment. That is why we must have the rebel army strike at Hugo's minions.
You make it sound so easy. That core is very powerful.
I understand the difficulty, but there is no alternative. Furthermore, King Garland has promised to support the army from behind.
If the Cygnus army helps, we might just be able to pull this off.
What's our next step after reaching Granorg? Don't tell me we're meant to storm the palace from the front gates.
We can enter an underground waterway from behind a bar there.
I see. We can go through that to the palace's basement prison.
How did you come to know about this? That route is supposed to be kept secret. Ah, of course.
Anyway, once we enter the palace, we'll be at an advantage. Most of the soldiers should be leaving for the battle with the rebel army. And even those stationed at the palace will have their hands full.
Still sounds like a tough job. I'm sorry I can't go with you. But causing mayhem suits me better than an escort mission. I'll let you handle the princess. It fits, since you'd be like the princess's knight.
Rosh, this is hardly a time for joking around.
No, that's all wrong!
Huh? Are we missing something important about the operation?
It doesn't fit at all! Stock's not Erica's!
What? Let's talk about that later.
Quiet, Stock!
Sheesh. What's going on here?
Odd. Then you must know.
You've returned, Stock. What you will face now is the power of Flux, the source of the Empire's might. Though you carry Etherion, your journey will surely be trying. Stock, we will be praying for your safety. Let us now add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Hi.
Do you wish to enter?
Let's see what he has to say. Hi there. Thank you for dropping by. Do you have a moment to spare? There's something I should tell you.
Yes.
So, I expanded the list of items you can buy using mementos. I personally think these new additions are quite something. Check them out when you can.
Yeah.
Wait, please. There's something else I need to say.
Yes.
Do you remember the black corridor I mentioned before? The one that lies beyond the white corridor, chock full of brutally dangerous monsters? At first I had blocked off the entrance, but I believe you can handle yourself well enough now.
Yes.
Be careful though. It is equally as dangerous as it is potentially rewarding. By the way, I've started seeing some special monsters ever since I opened the black corridor. There are two kinds. One, the kind you'll want to see, carries a large stash of mementos. The other kind, well, they're immensely strong. Nothing but death awaits from fighting them. Keep that in mind, yes? One good kind, one deadly kind.
Yes.
That just about wraps everything up. Well, best of luck to you.
You've returned, Stock.
Just in case, do you want...
Asking that again. Anyway. I'll be stopping, well, at least stopping the stream for now. I think I'm gonna grind out an absolute ton of money for the rest of the game. Might also level up my characters insane amount as well. Due to them rebuilding the kitchen now, this has gone on far longer than I wanted it to due to the days I've had to take off, but anyway, that'll be all for today. Be back again tomorrow.